What's going on, everybody? My name is Phantomatic, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build one of HSR's 2.2 lineups, Robin. Being a 5-star physical unit following the path of harmony, from buffing and supporting her team to full-blown singing with her ultimate, she's the most entertaining harmony unit to have on your account. To get this out of the way, I am going to be showing you all of what you need to pre-farm for Robin. Right now, this is all her materials. Now, with that out of the way, let's get to building. Her technique Overture of Inabration, she creates a dimension that lasts for 15 seconds, and enemies within this dimension will not attack Robin and will actually follow her while this dimension is active. Afterwards, entering battle with the dimension active, Robin regenerates an additional 5 energy at the start of each wave. Only one dimension created by allies can exist at a time. Her technique being able to allow you to group enemies for easier clears while regenerating energy at the start of each wave makes this passive quite useful for rapidly gaining ult. And speaking of gaining ult, her talent Tonal Resonance increases all allies crit damage by 5%, and after allies attack enemy targets, Robin regenerates an additional 2 energy for herself. With a passive that regens ult from attacks, a follow-up attack DPS like Dr. Ratio, a support like Topaz, and a preservation unit like Aventurine would have some great synergy with Robin. Her skill Pion's Aria increases damage dealt by all allies by 25%, lasting for 3 turns. This duration decreases by 1 at the start of Robin's turn. Having her skills countdown tied to Robin negates the need for constant use of the skill, making her an SP positive unit, and having follow-up attack units will make the most out of her skills damage buff. Her ultimate Vox Harmonique Opus Cosmic Hue allows Robin to enter the Concerto state, making all allies immediately take action and increases all allies attacked by the current level of Robin's attack, plus 50. Also, after every attack by allies, Robin deals an additional physical damage equal to 72% of her attack for 1 time. The crit rate for this damage is set at 100% and the crit damage is set at 150%. When in the Concerto state, Robin is immune to crowd control debuffs and can take a turn or action before the Concerto state ends. A Concerto countdown appears on the action order bar to track this. When the countdown's turn begins, Robin exits the Concerto state and immediately takes action. The countdown has its own fixed speed of 90. Her ultimate guaranteeing her team goes first eliminates the need for Sparkle or Bronya on the team. She also resists crowd control debuffs and buffs her team's attack. This is one of, if not the best supportive ults I've ever seen. They did balance it, however, by not allowing her to make a turn within her ult. Her ascensions goes as follows. Ascension 2, Coloratura Cadenza. When the battle begins, Robin's action is advanced forward by 25%. Ascension 4, Impromptu Flourish. While in the Concerto state, all allies crit damage dealt when launching follow-up attacks increases by 10%. Ascension 6, Sequential Passage. When using her skill, Robin regenerates an additional 5 energy. Her skill, ultimate, and passive are all really good, but since people won't be able to max her out day 1, you'd want to focus on skill, then ult, then talent. This way, she'd be helping her team deal a lot more damage, focusing on her skill first, and when it comes to the minis, you'd want to focus on gaining the attack ones first, then go through the rest, since she centers around attack. I won't waste everyone's time, so I'll get this out of the way. Robin is absolutely amazing at E0. The only exception is her E1, where she increases all type res penetration by 24% while in Concerto state. If you want to know what her E2, 4, and 6 is, I'll show them on the screen right now. When it comes to Lightcones at the moment, there are 3 you can use if you're lucky enough to have them. Her signature Lightcone Flowing Night Glow is obviously her best choice since it grants the wearer 1 stack of cancellation every time an ally attacks. Each stack of cancellation increases the wearer's energy regeneration rate by 3% up to 5 stacks, which means she'll get a 15% increase energy regeneration rate. When the wearer uses their ultimate, removes cancellation and gains Cadenza. Cadenza increases the the wearer's attack by 48% and the team's damage dealt by 24%, lasting for 1 turn. Increasing her energy regeneration rate and increasing attack is really good for Robin. If you aren't pulling for a Lightcone, then For Tomorrow's Journey may be another great option. At the moment, there isn't any info I could find about this Lightcone, but it will be free in one of the events for 2.2, so make sure to look out for it. The last Lightcone on here is Dreamville Adventure. You can purchase it in the Forgotten Hall store, which makes this Lightcone free to play. This Lightcone either increases the damage of normal attack, skill, or ultimate by 12% when the wearer uses one of those. Since you'll be gaining Robin's ult quite easily, then you'll be increasing everyone's ult damage by a decent amount. The ideal relic set you want to farm for Robin is the 4-piece Musketeer of Wild Wheat. The 12% increased attack from the 2-piece effect and the 4-piece effect that grants Robin a 6% speed increase and a 10% increase in basic attack perfectly fits what Robin does. The main stat you want on your body and feet are attack percent. Her kit benefits from the amount of attack she has, so make sure to at least have around 3,500 to 4k attack minimum. The substats you'd want to prioritize having are both attack percent and flat attack. Having these two on your 4 pieces will allow you to get around that 4k threshold. Having these two on your 4 pieces will at least get you around that 4k threshold. If you're thinking of building speed on Robin, then the 4-piece Messenger Traversing Hackerspace is what you're looking for. The 6% speed increase from the 2-piece effect, and she increases speed for all allies by 12% whenever she uses her ult. This alternative build is ideal for those who are looking to build solely attack on Robin. Main stats for the body is attack percent and speed on the feet. This way, the 4-piece effect will benefit from her having more speed. The substats you'd want to prioritize are attack percent and speed. This is more of a balanced build, more focusing on speed rather than attack. The damage output from Robin will be less with this build, so I would recommend the first build if you're looking for more damage. And that's it for Robin's build. I went a bit more in detail with this build, not like Aventurine Zone, so I do hope you found this helpful and informative. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing y'all in the next video. Signing off.